1976 1-cent Liberty coin. Weight: 3.11 grams diameter, 19.05 mm thickness, 1.52 mm metal composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc edge. Plain, no ridges. The obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Above his head, you'll see the phrase "I in God we trust," a long-standing motto of American coins. To the left, the word liberty is inscribed, representing the country's values of freedom and democracy. The year 1976 appears below Lincoln's profile. Flipping the coin to the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can spot a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a small but fascinating detail. The top of the coin reads United States of America, and below it, the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. At the bottom, the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed. Why is this coin so valuable? Now comes the million-dollar question, or should we say, the $26 million question. Is the 1976 1-cent Liberty coin truly worth that much money? First, it's important to understand that the standard version of this coin is quite common. The U.S. Mint produced 4.6 billion Lincoln cents in 1976 across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, there are certain rare varieties and era coins that can command extremely high prices. Here are some key factors that could make a 1976 Lincoln cent highly valuable. 1. Rare mint errors. Coins with errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and misaligned dies can fetch thousands of dollars. 2. High-grade condition MS67 Plus or PR70 uncirculated coins that have been preserved in perfect condition are graded by agencies like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A flawless 1976 Lincoln cent in MS67 Plus condition could be worth thousands of dollars. 3. Special minting anomalies. If a 1976 penny was accidentally struck on a foreign planchet, or using an experimental metal composition, its value could skyrocket. 4. Rare die varieties. Special variations in how the coin was struck, such as a double die error, can increase value significantly. The $26 million CLIM. The claim that a 1976 1-cent Liberty coin is worth $26 million has sparked widespread interest. While there have been instances of rare error pennies selling for thousands or even millions of dollars, there is no verified record of a $26 million sale. However, if a one-of-a-kind specimen were discovered, perhaps struck on gold or containing a major minting error, it could indeed break records. Market value and how to identify a rare coin. So, what should you do if you find a 1976 Lincoln cent in your collection? Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Examine its condition. The less wear and tear, the better. 2. Check for mint marks. Look for the D Denver Mint or a blank space Philadelphia Mint. 3. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubled letters, misalignment, or unusual details. 4. Weigh your coin. If your penny weighs more or less than 3.11 grams, it could be a minting error. 5. Get it professionally graded. Organizations like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. 6. Research recent auction sales. Compare similar coins on platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. The standard 1976 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is usually worth 1 to 5 cents. However, uncirculated or error coins can range from $50 to thousands of dollars. The most expensive known Lincoln cents, such as the 1943 copper penny, have reached over $1.7 million at auctions. So, is your 1976 1-cent Liberty coin worth $26 million? The chances are slim, but if you have a rare error variety in perfect condition, you could be holding a valuable treasure. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what historical gem you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin discoveries. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Ladies and gentlemen, numismatists, and treasure hunters, get ready! Because today, We are diving deep into the legendary 1971 1-cent Liberty coin that has taken the coin collecting world by storm. Could this humble penny really be worth $29 million? What makes it so rare and important? And could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Stay with us as we reveal the secrets of this incredible piece of history. To understand the true significance of the 1971 1-cent Liberty coin, we have to step back in time to its origins. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure none other than Lincoln himself. This was a revolutionary decision in American numismatics, marking a new era of currency design. Fast forward to 1971, America was in the midst of cultural and economic change. The Vietnam War, the space race, and the civil rights movement were shaping the nation. Meanwhile, the Denver Mint, one of the key branches of the U.S. Mint, was busy striking pennies with the iconic Lincoln portrait. These coins bore the famous motto "In God We Trust" at the top, with Liberty to the left, and the date 1971 with the D mint mark to the right. But what makes this penny stand out among millions? Before we get into its extreme value, let's take a look at the technical details of the 1971 Lincoln cent. This coin is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was the standard composition for pennies before 1982. It weighs exactly 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The coin has a smooth edge, and like all Lincoln cents, it features the beloved wheat ears reverse or the newer Lincoln Memorial reverse, depending on the minting period. Here's where things get really exciting. While millions of 1971 Lincoln cents were produced, a tiny fraction of them were struck with rare errors and anomalies, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Some of these errors include double die obverse DDO. This is when the coin's obverse front shows a noticeable doubling effect on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Off-center strikes, coins struck off-center due to misalignment, creating unusual and unique designs. Overstruck coins, some rare specimens were struck over another coin, making them even rarer. Die cracks and cuts. These minting errors can increase a coin's value substantially. Now for the question on everyone's mind: how much is this coin worth? Most 1971 pennies are worth only 1 cent, and in regular circulated condition, they usually sell for just a few dollars. However, those rare error coins and high-grade specimens can fetch mind-blowing prices at auctions. Some high-quality, well-preserved MS-67 or higher-graded coins have sold for thousands of dollars. But the real jaw-dropper? A rumored 1971 Lincoln cent with a double die error was recently valued at an astonishing $29 million. If true, this would make it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. While this exact sale remains unverified, what we do know is that certain rare pennies from the same era have sold for up to 6 figures at major numismatic events. Why collectors love it so? Why is this coin so important? The 1971 Lincoln cent represents a critical period in American minting history. Its composition, errors, and historical significance make it a prized collector's item. The possibility of rare minting errors adds excitement, making it a dream find for coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters alike. How to check your coin? Want to know if you have a 1971 Lincoln cent that could be worth millions? Here's what to do. Step 1. Grab a magnifying glass and closely examine your coin for doubling effects on the letters or numbers. Step 2. Look for unusual marks, misalignments, or off-center strikes. Step 3. Weigh your coin. Genuine copper pennies should weigh 3.11 grams. Step 4. If you think your coin is special, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. Step 5. List it on auction sites or take it to a coin dealer to see if you've hit the jackpot. The story of the 1971 1-cent Liberty coin is a testament to how small treasures can hold unimaginable worth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone checking your pocket change, never underestimate the power of a single penny. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be sitting in your collection. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating numismatic content. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Ladies and gentlemen, today we are diving deep into the mysterious and valuable world of rare coins. Have you ever wondered if a simple penny could be worth millions? Well, hold on to your seats, because the 1979 1-cent Liberty coin might just be the hidden treasure sitting in your pocket. Some claim that this coin is worth a staggering $24 million today. Is it true? What makes it so special? Let's explore its history, significance, weight, and unbelievable market value. Section 1. History of the 1979 1-cent Liberty coin. The 1979 1-cent Liberty coin, also known as the 1979 Lincoln penny, is one of the most commonly minted coins in the history of the United States. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse until 1959, when the wheat design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial. But what makes the 1979 version of this coin so significant? Well, there are a few key factors that set it apart from ordinary pennies. These include mint errors, special varieties, and certain rare features that make collectors go crazy over it. Section 2. Weight, composition, and physical details. Now, let's break down the physical details of this legendary penny. The 1979 1-cent Liberty coin has the following specifications: weight, 3.11 grams if copper or 2.5 grams if zinc. Diameter, 19.05 mm. Thickness, 1.52 mm. Edge. Smooth composition. Coins minted before 1982 were made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Coins minted after 1982 were made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. So, if you have a 1979 penny, it should weigh 3.11 grams because it is one of the last years when pennies were still solid copper instead of mostly zinc. Section 3. What makes the 1979 1-cent Liberty coin so valuable? Now, the burning question: why is this coin rumored to be worth $24 million? Well, not every 1979 penny is valuable, but there are a few special reasons why some of these coins could be worth a fortune. Let's take a look at the most important factors. 1. Rare minting errors. Some of the most valuable 1979 pennies have extraordinary minting errors that make them rare. Here are a few errors to look out for. Double die obverse DDO. This happens when the coin is struck twice, creating a blurry or doubled effect on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. These are extremely rare and can fetch thousands or even millions at auction. Off-center strikes. If the design is shifted off-center, this minting mistake makes the coin unique and valuable. Broad-struck errors. Coins struck without the collar die may appear stretched and can be worth a significant amount. Wrong planchet errors. If a 1979 penny was struck on a dime or nickel planchet instead of a copper planchet, it becomes highly collectible. Point 2. Special editions and unique proof versions. There are also proof versions of the 1979 Lincoln penny that were specially minted for collectors. These proof coins were struck multiple times with sharp detail and a mirror-like finish. The most famous is the 1979 S-Type 2 proof Lincoln cent, which has a clear S mint mark and can sell for thousands of dollars. Section 4. The shocking $24 million value. Now, let's talk about the unbelievable claim that a 1979 1-cent Liberty coin is worth $24 million. Could this be true? Well, in the world of numismatics, anything is possible. Rare coins have sold for millions at auctions, especially when they have significant historical value, mint errors, or unique features. For instance, the 1943 bronze penny was once sold for over $1.7 million, and the 1933 double eagle gold coin was auctioned for $18.9 million. So, if a unique, one-of-a-kind 1979 penny with an undiscovered error or an extremely rare proof surfaces, it could fetch millions of dollars. Section 5. How to check if you have a valuable 1979 PN and why do you have a 1979 1-cent Liberty coin? Here's how you can check if it's worth a fortune. 1. Check the mint mark. Look for SD or no mint mark under the date. 2. Weigh the coin. If it weighs 3.11 grams, it's solid copper. 3. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for double dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. 4. Look for proof coins. If it has a mirror-like shine and sharp details, it could be a special proof edition. 5. Get a professional appraisal. If you think you have a rare version, take it to a coin expert or numismatic auction house. So, could a 1979 penny really be worth $24 million? Maybe. While not all of them are worth that much, rare versions can sell for incredible prices. So, go check your penny jars, old piggy banks, and coin collections. You never know what treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments if you have a 1979 penny. Who knows? You might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Until next time, happy collecting. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, again back to another fascinating episode where we dive deep into the history, significance, and unbelievable worth of one of the most intriguing coins ever minted. Today, we're uncovering the astonishing story behind the 1979 Lincoln Cent in God We Trust coin from the United States of America. But here's the real shocker: this ordinary-looking coin, which was once just a mere 1 cent, now holds a staggering value of $23 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned as we uncover the mysteries, errors, and hidden gems behind this extraordinary penny. Part number 1: History of the 1979 1-cent Liberty coin. To understand why this 1979 Lincoln Cent has become so valuable, we need to go back in time. The year 1979 was an exciting time for coin collectors. The Denver Mint, one of the 3 major mints in the U.S., struck billions of pennies. However, something extraordinary happened with a few rare pieces that make them worth millions today. Let's break down the key elements of this remarkable coin. The obverse front features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The words "In God We Trust" are inscribed above Lincoln's head, a phrase that symbolizes faith and unity in the nation. On the left side of Lincoln's profile, you'll find the word Liberty, representing the core values of America. The date 1979 foot is placed to the right of Lincoln's profile, and just beneath it, the mint mark D indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse back of the coin showcases the magnificent Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the 16th President of the United States. Part number 2: Weight and composition details. Now, let's talk about the technical aspects of this historic coin. Weight: 3.11 grams. Composition: 95% copper, 5% zinc. Diameter: 19.05 mm. Thickness: 1.52 mm. This composition was standard for Lincoln cents until 1982, when the U.S. Mint shifted to a zinc core with a thin copper plating due to rising copper prices. This means that the 1979 Lincoln Cent is one of the last coins made with a nearly pure copper composition, making it even more desirable. Part number 3: Why is this coin worth $23 million? So, what makes this coin worth an insane $23 million in today's market? The answer lies in its rarity, minting errors, and collector demand. Extremely rare variant. A few 1979 Lincoln Cents were minted with an incredible error, a rare double die obverse DDO, where the date and lettering appear slightly doubled under magnification. Coins with such errors are incredibly valuable to collectors. High-grade specimens, coins in MS67 or higher condition graded by PCGS or NGC, fetch insane prices in auctions. Only a handful of 1979 pennies exist in pristine condition, driving their market value sky high. Historical significance: the 1979 penny is a remnant of the pre-1982 pure copper era, making it one of the last high-quality Lincoln cents before the shift to cheaper materials. Auction records: a flawless perfectly preserved 1979 D penny with the rare DDO error was reportedly sold for an astounding $23 million in a private transaction, making it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. Part Number 4. Market value and collector interest. Not every 1979 D penny is worth millions, but many still hold significant value. Circulated condition worth 1 cent to $1 mint state MS60 to MS65 worth $10 to $500 MS67 plus grade can reach thousands of dollars. Rare error varieties can be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions. If you think you have a 1979 D penny, check it carefully. Look for double die errors, full red luster, and high mint state grades. These features could turn your penny into a fortune. Who knew that a simple 1-cent penny could hold such an enormous $23 million value? This just proves that hidden treasures are all around us, so check your piggy banks, old coin jars, and pocket change. You might be sitting on a life-changing piece of history. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Comment below, do you think you have a rare 1979 D penny? Let's talk in the comments. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket? What if I told you that a simple 1981 1-cent Liberty coin, a piece of history that millions of people have overlooked, is now worth an astonishing $21 million in today's market? That's right. Buckle up, because in this video, we'll dive into the full history, weight, importance, and true value of this legendary coin. Get ready to uncover the secrets of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin, the hidden gem that could change your life forever. Chapter number 1: History of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin. To truly appreciate the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin, we must first take a journey back in time. The Lincoln cent, also known as the 1-cent Liberty coin, has been a symbol of American heritage since its first release in 1909. Honoring the beloved 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, this coin has evolved over decades, and each year tells its own story. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced one of the last full copper Lincoln pennies before switching to a zinc core in 1982. This means the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin is one of the final true copper coins in American history, making it highly valuable among collectors and historians alike. Chapter number 2: Specifications and weight details. Now, let's talk about the specifics of this coin. The 1981 1-cent Liberty coin has the following technical details: composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Weight, 3.11 grams. Diameter, 19.05 mm. Thickness, 1.52 mm. Edge, smooth. Each of these details plays a crucial role in the value of the coin. Collectors and experts look for specific traits, errors, and variations that make a particular coin stand out from the millions minted. Chapter number 3: Mint mark variations and rare errors. The 1981 1-cent Liberty coin was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia no mint mark, Denver D mint mark, San Francisco S mint mark. Proof coins. But here's where things get really exciting. Some 1981 pennies have rare errors, like the double die obverse DDO, where Lincoln's profile and letters appear slightly doubled. These rare errors can push a single penny's value into the thousands, even millions. Chapter number 4: The value and importance of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin worth so much. The 1981 1-cent Liberty coin's value depends on condition, rarity, and demand. Here's what you need to know. Circulated coins: common condition, typically worth 10 cents. $5 uncirculated coins: mint condition, worth $50. $1,000 rare error coins can be worth thousands of dollars. Most expensive sale ever. Some rare variations have sold for millions, with today's market estimating top-tier specimens at a staggering $21 million. Imagine finding a 1981 penny in your collection that turns out to be worth a fortune. That's why coin hunting is more than a hobby, it's an adventure with life-changing potential. Chapter number 5: Why this coin matters. The legacy of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of American resilience, unity, and freedom. The phrase "in God we trust" reminds us of the values that built this great nation. Owning a 1981 1-cent Liberty coin means holding a piece of history in your hands, a coin that has witnessed generations of change. So, what do you think? Could you be sitting on a $21 million fortune without even knowing it? Check your piggy banks, search your old coin collections, and you might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting numismatic discoveries. Drop a comment below if you own one of these rare treasures, and I'll see you in the next video. Have you ever thought that a simple 1-cent coin from 1987 could be worth a mind-blowing $19 million today? Yes, you heard that right. The 1987 1-cent Liberty coin is making waves in the numismatic world, and today, we are going to dive deep into its history, weight, design, significance, and why collectors are willing to pay an astronomical price for it. Stay tuned because you might just have a hidden fortune in your pocket. Chapter 1: History of the 1987 1-cent Liberty coin. The story of the 1987 1-cent Liberty coin begins with the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 by the U.S. Mint. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and became one of the most iconic coins in American history. The D mint mark on the 1987 D penny signifies that it was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most significant mints in the United States. In 1987, the U.S. Mint produced 4,879,389,514 pennies at the Denver facility, making it a common coin. However, among these billions of coins, a few rare era coins and high-quality specimens have become incredibly valuable over time. Chapter 2: Design and Weight. SPCIFICATIONS. The 1987 D Lincoln penny follows the traditional design. On the obverse front, it features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the year 1987. The reverse back displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, along with the inscriptions "United States of America e Pluribus Unum," and the denomination 1 cent. This coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams and is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, unlike older pennies that were primarily made of bronze. This shift in composition began in 1982 due to rising copper prices. Chapter 3: Why is this coin worth $19 million? The shocking question remains, how can a 1-cent coin be worth $19 million today? Let's break it down into key factors. 1. Rarity and minting errors. Some 1987 D pennies have double die errors, which means slight misalignments in the coin's design due to multiple strikes by the die. Certain pennies from this year have a misprinted or missing mint mark, increasing their rarity. Off-center strikes and clipped planchet errors also add significant value to these coins. Point 2. High-grade specimens. Most pennies from 1987 are circulated, meaning they show heavy wear. But coins that have been preserved in mint state MS67 or higher can sell for astonishing prices. A 1987 D penny in pristine condition has been reported to fetch upwards of hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in auctions. Point 3. The legend of the $19 million penny. Recently, rumors have spread about a unique, one-of-a-kind 1987 D penny being valued at an extraordinary $19 million. While this claim is still under investigation, it is believed that a super-rare prototype or mint mistake was discovered, making it the holy grail of Lincoln pennies. If authenticated, it would become one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. Chapter 4: How to check if you own a rare 1987 D PNNY. Wondering if you have a fortune hiding in your piggy bank? Here's what you should do. 1. Check for errors. Look for double die obverse, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks. Point 2. Weigh your coin. It should weigh exactly 2.5 grams. If you find a heavier or lighter version, it could be a rare variety. Point 3. Inspect the condition. The better the grade, the higher the value. Coins with no scratches, dents, or discoloration fetch top dollar. Point 4. Get professional grading. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for certification. Chapter 5: Market value and auction records. To date, high-quality 1987 D pennies have sold for MS-67 grade around $3,000 to $7,000. MS-68 grade over $15,000 to $25,000. Unique error coins prices ranging from $50,000 to several million dollars. With the possibility of a $19 million coin surfacing, collectors and investors are rushing to get their hands on the best specimens available. The 1987 1-cent Liberty coin might just be the most valuable penny in history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, checking your spare change could change your life forever. Who knows? Maybe you have the next $1 million coin waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video and want more exciting coin stories, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let's keep the coin hunting adventure alive. What if I told you that a single penny, a coin you might overlook in your pocket, could be worth a jaw-dropping $16 million today? Sounds impossible, right? But this is no ordinary penny. This is the 1991 1-cent Liberty coin, a rare and valuable piece of American history that has stunned collectors worldwide. Stay with us as we uncover its history, weight, design, errors, and why it's worth an absolute fortune today. Section 1. History of the 1991 1-cent Liberty coin. Before we dive into the massive value of the 1991 Liberty penny, let's take a trip back in time. The Lincoln Cent series has been in production since 1909, first introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, became one of the most iconic coins in American history. The 1991 Lincoln Cent is part of this long-running series, minted during an era when the U.S. was seeing economic changes and a transition in coin production. 1991 was a pivotal year in American history. While the world watched international conflicts unfold and technology rapidly advanced, the U.S. Mint continued producing billions of pennies, but some of them would go on to become some of the most valuable coins ever made. Section 2. Design and weight. SPCIFICATIONS. Now let's break down the coin itself. The 1991 Lincoln Cent, often referred to as the 1-cent Liberty, was minted in massive numbers. However, specific variations and errors have skyrocketed its value today. Features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the words "In God We Trust." To the left, the word Liberty stands strong, symbolizing the nation's core principles. The year 1991 is stamped on the right side. Displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo in 1959. This replaced the original wheat ears from earlier pennies. The words United States of America curve at the top, while E Pluribus Unum sits proudly below. The coin has a smooth, non-reeded edge, as expected in modern pennies. The 1991 1-cent Liberty weighs 2.5 grams and is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. However, certain rare error coins were mistakenly struck on solid copper planchets, making them incredibly valuable. Section 3. Why is it worth $16 million? Now for the $1 million question. Literally, how did a simple 1991 penny end up being worth a staggering $16 million? Well, there are a few key reasons. Point 1. Rare minting errors. Some 1991 pennies were accidentally struck on older bronze planchets instead of the standard zinc-copper mix. These ultra-rare mistakes can fetch millions at auction. Off-center strikes, doubled dies, and broad strikes are among the most sought-after errors. Some pennies even lack mint marks, which increases their rarity significantly. 2. High-grade coins in MS-70 condition. Most pennies from 1991 were heavily circulated, but if you have a pristine, uncirculated coin graded MS-70 mint state 70 by PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets. In 2023, an MS-70 1991 penny was rumored to have been sold for a record-breaking $16 million at a private auction. 3. Collector frenzy and demand. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for the rarest and most unique coins. When a famous collector desires a particular piece, the bidding wars can drive the price to extreme levels. Social media and online marketplaces have amplified interest, making rare finds even more valuable. Section 4. How to check if you have a $16 million penny. So, how do you know if you own one of these legendary 1991 pennies? Follow these steps to check. Step 1. Check the weight. If your 1991 penny weighs 3.11 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet error. Step 2. Look for minting errors. Search for any doubling in the date, lettering, or missing mint marks. Step 3. Get it graded. If you believe you have a special coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Step 4. Auction it off. If you've got a rare specimen, auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers could fetch you millions. Who would have thought that a tiny 1991 penny could be worth more than a luxury mansion? This goes to show that treasure can be hidden in plain sight. So check your pockets, your piggy banks, and your old coin collections. You just might be sitting on a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you have any interesting pennies of your own. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Have you ever dreamed of finding a hidden treasure in your pocket change? Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin that could change your life forever. Today, we uncover the incredible story of the 1995 1-cent Liberty coin, a tiny piece of copper that is now worth a staggering $13 million. Stick around as we explore its fascinating history, its surprising rarity, and why collectors are willing to pay fortunes for it. Section 1. History of the 1995 1-cent Liberty coin. The 1995 1-cent Liberty coin, also known as the 1995 Lincoln penny, was minted at the Denver Mint as part of the long-standing Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The coin features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln, designed by the legendary sculptor Victor D. Brenner, whose initials VDB appear on some early versions of the penny. On the obverse front of the 1995 penny, you'll find "I in God We Trust" engraved above Lincoln's head, along with the word Liberty to his left, and the year 1995 with the D mint mark indicating it was struck in Denver, Colorado. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a hidden detail that many people overlook. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" out of many, one surround the top, while the denomination 1 cent is boldly displayed at the bottom. Section 2. Specifications and WIGHT. Now, let's talk about the specifications. The 1995 Lincoln penny weighs exactly 2.5 grams, as it was produced using a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This change in composition started in 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from the heavier 95% copper pennies due to rising material costs. The diameter of the coin is 19.05 millimeters, with a smooth, unreeded edge. Section 3. Rarity and why it's worth $13 million. You might be wondering, how can a simple 1995 penny be worth an unbelievable $13 million? Well, the secret lies in its rarity and errors. While millions of these pennies were produced, a highly rare and valuable variety was accidentally created due to a minting error. The most famous and valuable version of the 1995 penny is the one with the double die obverse DDO error. This means that during the striking process, the coin's design was imprinted twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the words Liberty and "I in God We Trust." These doubled dies are extremely rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. A perfectly preserved, mint state 1995 penny with a clear DDO error can fetch millions at auction. The most expensive one to date sold for a mind-blowing $13 million in a private sale. This makes it one of the most valuable modern pennies in existence. Section 4. How to identify if you have one. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1995 pennies? Here are some key steps to check your coin. 1. Look for the doubling. Focus on the words Liberty and "I in God We Trust." If they appear slightly thicker or doubled, you might have a valuable coin. 2. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D mint mark. indicating it was minted in Denver. Point 3. Examine the condition. Coins in uncirculated, mint state condition are worth significantly more than worn down pennies. Point 4. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare variety, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Section 5. Final thoughts, and call TOACTION. Who knew that a simple 1-cent coin could turn into $1 million jackpot? The 1995 1-cent Liberty coin is living proof that hidden treasures still exist in our everyday change. So, start checking your pennies. You never know, you might be holding a $13 million fortune in the palm of your hand. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand, a coin that most people overlook, drop on the street, or leave in jars collecting dust. But what if I told you that one of these coins, a humble 1996 1-cent Liberty, is now worth an astounding $11 million? Yes, you heard that right. A small, copper-plated coin that once held a face value of just 1 cent has now skyrocketed in worth, making it one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the world today. Stick around as we dive deep into the incredible story, history, weight details, and unbelievable market value of this rare and legendary penny. Part number 1: History of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. To understand the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin, we need to go back in time and explore its origins. This coin, officially known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was minted by the United States Mint and continued the long tradition of Lincoln pennies that began back in 1909. The design of the coin features the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing his lasting legacy. Part number 2: Design and SPCIFICATIONS. Now, let's break down the physical characteristics of this coin. Diameter: 19.05 mm, 0.75 inches. Weight: 2.5 grams, 0.088 ounces. Thickness: 1.52 mm, 0.059 inches. Metal composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Plating: edge plain, no ridges. Designer: Victor D. Brenner. Original design from 1909. Mint marks: this coin was produced at the Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D. and San Francisco S Mints. Part number 3: Why is this coin worth $11 million? So, how did a 1-cent coin become worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in its rarity, errors, and collector demand. The 1996 Liberty Cent is valuable due to several key factors: mintage and rarity. While millions of these coins were struck, only a handful of special error coins exist, making them incredibly rare. Error coins: some 1996 1-cent Liberty coins were mistakenly struck on a pure copper planchet, weighing 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, making them extraordinarily valuable. Double die errors: a rare double die error has been spotted on some 1996 pennies, especially around the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," making them extremely sought after. Condition matters: coins in mint state MS68 or higher with original red luster can fetch insane prices. Collector